What's going on, guys? It's J-Ho back with more Destiny 2, and today we got some more information on Season of Dawn, so let's get straight into it. So first of all, we do have a confirmation on the power level cap increasing. It's a small increase from what we're usually used to, but we're still getting a slight increase in the powerful and pinnacle caps. So the powerful cap is going up by 10 from 950 to 960, so some people might be around this level already, so you won't even have to level up very much at all. And then the pinnacle cap is going up from 960 to 970. So 970 is technically the highest you can get on your gear score. And then everything else higher than that is going to be the result of you gaining XP through the artifact, just like this season. So all of that bonus power from the artifact will reset once we get the new artifact for this season. And then you can just gain more levels on top of your gear score, similar to Season of the Undying. And then in terms of ritual weapons, we also got a confirmation on that as well. So on Twitter, DMG did respond, and he said there will be a ritual weapon for Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit next season. We will not be getting a preview of it though as of right now. Maybe they'll show it before the season starts, but as of right now we do not know what these weapons are going to be, so we gotta wait and see what these weapons are going to be and what the quest is going to require for these new ritual weapons. So we don't know what they're going to be exactly, but there is a confirmation that we are getting new ritual weapons like we usually do every season, so that's a good thing as well. And then moving on to other changes for the update coming next season, we got an increased drop rate on the Anarchy exotic grenade launcher that drops from the Scourge of the Past raid. So it's going up from 5% to 10%, so maybe it's going to help a little bit in trying to acquire that for people still trying to get that grenade launcher. Also, they're changing exotic engrams and faded engrams, and they're combining it into a single one. And so now it's pretty much going to act the way faded engrams used to act. So exotic engrams now will try to target exotics that you don't have in your collection, and it's still going to be class specific, so you have to use the class and open up engrams on that class that you're trying to get an armor for. If not, if you have all the armors, it's going to look for a weapon, and if not, then you'll just get a random exotic at that point. So pretty much similar to the faded engram. Other changes, we got escalation protocol changes, so the armor in specific. So they're taking away the decryption keys and the key fragments, and they're taking it out of the game, and now you don't need any of that to open up the wave 7 chest after completing the boss. So after you complete wave 7 of Escalation Protocol, you can just open up the chest every time you defeat the boss, and you can acquire the armor pieces that way. So it's a lot more farmable now, especially because you can just keep farming wave 6 and 7 over and over, and you can probably get the full set in a single session now if you just keep farming the boss fight. So that's really good for people that's still trying to farm this stuff. If you're still going for like the Wayfarer title, I know this is a part of the collection badge for that title. So this is a really good change for that specifically. And then in terms of Crucible maps, they're rotating some maps in as well as removing some maps from this past season. So they're removing some, adding some back in, and they're rotating them around like they mentioned before the start of last season. So the ones that are being removed from all the playlists is Emperor's Respite, Equinox, Firebase Echo, and Vostok. And then the ones that are adding back in are Dead Cliffs, Legion's Gulch, Retribution, and Solitude. So those are being added in, and the other four I mentioned prior are going to be removed for this season. Also, Rusted Lands is coming back, reprised version of it, so we already saw that in the trailer. Pretty excited for that as well. And then the final main thing I want to discuss in the video is that Eververse is getting some changes. The main gist of it is that a lot of stuff this season was costing silver to acquire in terms of Eververse content, and Bungie's going to try and change this for future seasons. So they're going to try to make more stuff available for purchase through Bright Dust instead of just silver. I know they're still trying to make money to produce all this content, but they do want to make stuff accessible to us just by playing the game as well. So this is obviously a really good change. Right now there's a lot of stuff in the store that only costs silver to acquire, but in the future it looks like more stuff is going to be available through Bright Dust. And again, a Bright Dust is what we can earn by playing the game through bounties and things like that in the game, so that's a good sign really good changes for Eververse, and hopefully it stays like that in the near future as well. But anyway, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!